We are getting more information about the Canadians killed in Afghanistan. The two men were accountants doing audit work for Canada's aid agency. Yesterday, they were having dinner at a restaurant popular with foreigners when a suicide bomber and two gunmen struck. As Global's Anthony Robart reports, the country is seeing a resurgence of the Taliban just as Canada pulls out for good.
It is the deadliest attack on foreign citizens since the war in Afghanistan began nearly 13 years ago. 21 people killed, 13 of them foreigners, including Martin Glazer and Peter McSheffrey, accountants from the Ottawa area doing auditing work for Canada's aid agency, CEDA. They were employees of Sampson and Associates, a firm based in Gatineau, Quebec. The head of the company, Pierre Sampson, is in disbelief.
Very professional type individual. Very senior people in my office, and what can I say? These are spectacular individuals that we will miss a lot. Very difficult right now for us and for our all office.
3 terrorists carried out the attack at this popular restaurant for foreigners in the heart of Afghanistan's capital. A suicide bomber detonated an explosive outside. 2 other men entered the restaurant with machine guns.
They opened fire on very innocent and very defenseless people and civilians who were inside the restaurant. As a result of the attack, unfortunately, 13 foreigners from different countries, including 4 women, have been killed by the terrorists, and 8 Afghans, including 1 woman.
The Canadian government condemned the attack. In a statement, Foreign Affairs Minister John Baird went on to say, those who perpetrated this act of violence and those who support the Taliban, who have claimed responsibility for the attack, must be held accountable. This act of terrorism, however, comes at a crucial time for Afghanistan. In less than 3 months, the country will elect a new president. And this year, NATO will officially end combat operations. The Canadian military, who since 2011 has focused on training the Afghan army following more than a decade of fighting, will be leaving for good in March.
As the NATO troops are withdrawing from Afghanistan, they're handing over security operations to the Afghan forces. It's important for the Taliban to prove that the Afghans cannot control Afghanistan, and this is why they're doing what they're doing.
So, Robin, this attack in the heart of Kabul's diplomatic quarter, in fact, just a little more than a kilometer away from the Canadian embassy, has many seriously questioning how Afghanistan will fare once NATO troops are gone for good. As for Martin Glazer and Peter McSheffrey, they had only been in Kabul for a few days. They were scheduled to return to Canada early next week.